What's up, guys? It's Dante, aka Game Fiend Feed of All Games here, back giving you another drama scripted, and we're just off the night after of the Royal Rumble. But how we start off with every drama scripted, we start off with the ratings, and we got Raw with 1.68 million, and we got NXT with 642,000, and we got AEW with 883,000. I'm gonna go through the Royal Rumble results, but first we've got some major news coming out of TKO, which, if you don't know, is the parent company that owns WWE and UFC. Apparently, one person left and a new person has entered the room. More evidence has been coming out on, the Vince McMahon and the sexual assault thing, and apparently Friday more stuff got released. Apparently, it was in text messages that, is getting reviewed in court. Apparently, he was defecating on some of these women during the group intercourse he was having with some of these women. So, I mean, I don't know. It's crazy that came out, and then a couple hours later, that same day, Vince resigned again. Man has resigned 2 times within the past 2 years, but I think he's going away for good. As you know, when TKO first became a thing in October, they gave him a job, since Vince sold it to him, to Endeavor. So they gave him a job, as a big chairman, and then he no longer fully owns the WWE anymore. Yada yada yada. Fast forward to that, then TKO strips him for taking over anything to do with creative control. He cannot get involved. TKO specifically says that's up to Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And then now more allegations. Well, it's not even allegations anymore. It's point blank in a text message. So about, the more sexual assault, and just more and more stuff comes out. So I figured eventually either one, TKO was just going to fire Vince, or which most probably happened, TKO just probably convinced Vince to step down, because this does not look like a good time for Vince with all this stuff going on with the sex harassment charges. And we're literally at the start of the road to WrestleMania, so we don't need all of these distractions going on within the company. So Vince has stepped down. Vince is no longer a part of TKO, WWE, or Endeavor in any way, shape, or form. With him stepping down, there's a newcomer on the block. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is now part of TKO board of directors. So that's just phenomenal. And with him joining TKO's board of directors, he got $30 million worth of shares, and he now officially owns the name The Rock. So I cannot wait till the next movie he comes in. It's deadass going to say Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in the credits, because that name is now officially his. So congrats on The Rock to joining TKO. So The Rock is on the board. The Rock is just out here living all of his fantasies that he had on Ballers. He owns the NFL league, and now he's the board of directors from a company that he helped fully establish to how big it is today. It's like everything just comes full circle. So it's like probably a smell of fresh air. Yeah, however that acronym goes. I know I did that poorly, but you guys know what I mean. Vince is gone again, and The Rock is on the board of directors. Now let's hop right into this Royal Rumble. It started off with the female Royal Rumble, which I did not see this coming. It went to Bayley, and Bayley eliminating Liv Morgan. But one of the highlights or most anticipated things we got out of the female Royal Rumble, we finally got to see Jade Cargill in action in a WWE ring, and I'm going to admit, she training with WWE did make her better. Seems like she has better fundamentals. Was it wow and crazy and spectacular like how Logan Paul first jumped on the scene? No, but you could see improvement with her being at an actual performance center here with WWE than just going out. I don't want to just say just doing shit, but you know, the lack of training thereof or intense basic fundamental training that AEW doesn't have. So it's a very, very vast improvement, and I can't wait to see more of Jade Cargill. But Bayley is your 2024 Women's Royal Rumble wrestler. It'd be interesting to see if she takes on Mommy at WrestleMania 40, or would she cause some, you know, interruption within Damage Control and challenge Sky. But congrats to Bayley. My favorite match of the night, the big dog, the head of the table, Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman versus AJ Styles, LA Knight, and Randy Orton. Fatal 4-way for the title. I enjoyed the match. It looks like Randy Orton was going to win with an RKO from out of nowhere when Roman was going for the Superman punch. But baby brother Solo, because he's the younger brother of the Usos and younger cousin. So I should have just said younger cousin. Younger cousin Solo, well, baby cousin Solo, comes and interrupts, saves Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns. I mean, AJ had a fantastic forearm after, you know, the scramble. Roman tried to stack all three competitors up. And then AJ came from the top rope, hit the flying forearm, tried to stack Roman, get all three up. And then Randy Orton kicks out to save everyone's lives. But it just really wasn't enough as Roman gets the pinfall over the phenomenal AJ Styles. So he's on 1,255 now days as champion. I think today we'll make 1,255. So I guess at this point, I didn't do the math, but I think he should break Hogan's record before 40, because there's no chance he's dropping it at Elimination Chamber. It looks like they're finally gonna give Cody the opportunity to finish the story, and with me saying that should let you know that Cody has won the 2024 Royal Rumble 2 years in a row, the third person to ever do it. First was Shawn Michaels, then was Stone Cold. Now it's the American Nightmare, Cody flipping Rhodes. So we all know Cody's going to go after Roman. There should be no hinting. There should be no sideways he goes after Seth. No, save that for CM Punk. He's going to go for the big dog. And as you saw Roman's reaction when Cody won, Roman knows that Cody is coming for that rematch. So no really big returns because the WWE's roster is just so big. We had Mello, we had Braun, Andrade came back, which didn't seem anyone really cared about. I was even expecting a bigger pop, but that pop was kind of mediocre. It was like and he brought his AEW gimmick. It's kind of reverse of what Maka'i Black did when Maka'i Black left WWE and went to AEW, and then, you know, kind of the reverse. I guess it is what it is. They gotta Ray only has a couple of years left. They gotta find another Latin superstar. It had Alberto Del Rio, but he turned out to be, you know, Alberto Del Rio. I'll just leave it like that. Logan Paul defeats Kevin Owens as a disqualification. I hate the fact that this was a toss match. I think they're going to somehow, some way extend this to the Big Show WrestleMania 40. And I expect a Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul rematch at WrestleMania 40. And I hate throwaway titles like that on pay-per-views, so I'll just leave that as it is, because, yeah, that's bullshit. I think all title matches on pay-per-view should have some type of finish, not end in disqualification. But that's going to wrap this up for this week's Drama Scripted. Remember, I'll try to always get out a Drama Scripted once a week if I can. And if you like what you have witnessed, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'm Dante, a.k.a. Game Feed for All Games. And I'm out here. Later, and peace. Be safe, everyone.